Hello everyone, myself Saba Mimet, student of class 12B. My contribution in this project is I have made transaction module, main module, user module and a part of visualization module. And in this video, I will briefly explain you the functions a customer can perform as a user.
Hello everyone, my name is Neha Namdev, student of class 12B. My contribution in this project are loan module and a part of visualization module. Here I will be giving you the introduction of our project.
Hello everyone, I am Srishti, the student of class 12B. My contribution in the project is customer module and a little part of visualization module. Here I will demonstrate you the function an admin user can perform. Thank you.
Greeting to all the viewers out there. We are the student of class 12th B, Kendriya Vidyalaya Khairagarh, and we are assigned to develop a banking management system as our project. This software has been developed using Python and MySQL. We are so thankful that we completed our project successfully. Before moving further, we would like to thank our subject teacher Mr. Amarnath Pathak sir for helping us throughout. Without his valuable guidance, this would not have been possible.
When we start with our bank's main page, it firstly asks to opt whether the user is an admin or the bank's customer. And if someone will opt for an unavailable choice, it will ask to enter again. Let's opt option B first and perform activities as a customer. Here it will show us the 10 options that we can perform. Let's go with option first. Here it will ask you to enter your name, your date of birth in year, month and date format, then the amount you want to start with and your contact number. Then will automatically generate an account number for you and will ask you to enter the type of account you want to open. And then it will automatically generate an ATM PIN number for you and will ask you either you want to continue or end the performing activities. Now let's update our customer's info. For this you have to enter your account number and it will give you 3 options of what you want to perform. Then you have to choose and will have to give your new account contact number and this will successfully update your contact number. And will again ask you to continue or not. As the third option is transfer money, let's transfer some amount to another person's account. For this, you have to enter your own account number, the amount you want to transfer, and of course the receiver's account number. Then it will give you the details of your account's balance. Now we can also deposit money in the bank. For this we again have to enter our name, our account number and the amount we want to transfer and it to our bank and it will successfully deposit the amount and give us the balance. Next, we can also withdraw money from bank. For that, we have to enter our name, our account number and the money we want to withdraw from our bank account. And it will again successfully let you withdraw your money and give you the balance of your account. Let's go back to main menu again. And now from the 10 options we will go with 6th one, that is applying for loan and approval. It will again ask you to enter your name, your annual salary, your job tenure to check whether you are eligible for loan or not. to check whether you are eligible for loan or not. And then we'll ask you to enter your name, the amount you want as a loan, and the type of loan you want to take. Then it will give you the details of interest rate, interest amount, and total amount you have to pay with interest. And will again ask you whether you want to continue or not. We can also perform bill payment by giving our name, our account number, and the bill number. If the account number entered is incorrect or is not available in the bank, it will ask you to enter again. Now let's enter the correct account number, the bill number, and the amount we have to pay, and it will again give you the details of your bank account balance. We can also see the account statement by entering our account number, and this is how our bank statement looks like. As we entered yes, it will again take us back to the main menu. For ATM transaction, we have to enter our name, our account number, our ATM PIN number, and the amount we have to pay. Then it will give the details of your balance amount of your account. Now the last activity is payment of loan. For that we have to enter our account number. Then it will show us that how much interest we had taken and we have to pay. Then it will ask that how much amount we have to pay now, and will show us the remaining ones, and then will ask to continue or end. Let's end this by clicking on no.
Now I am going to show you the activities when we opt for option A, that is admin. Here it will ask you to enter your password. If you enter the wrong password, it will ask you to enter again. It will proceed further only when you enter the correct password. So here are the 16 options that an admin can perform. The options from 1 to 10 are similar for both customer and admin. As you already know how these 10 options work, now I am going to explain you the option 11th. Here it will ask you to enter your account number. When you enter your account number, it will ask whether you want to continue removing or not. Then it will ask you to enter your name. Then your account will be deleted. After this, it will ask you whether you want to continue or not. If you want to continue, you have to enter the password again. So let's go to the option 12th. Here it will ask you to enter your name and to enter your account number. Then it will show you your total assets. Again here it will ask you whether you want to continue or not. If you want to continue, you have to re-enter the password. Now let's go with the option 13. Here it will show you the total assets of all the customers with the help of a line chart. Again it will ask you whether you want to continue or not. Let's re-enter the password and let's go with option 14th. Here it will show you age-wise customer data. In the x-axis, there is a age range, and in the y-axis there are the number of customers. As you can see, it is showing that in the age range between 10 to 20 there are 5 customers. Now it will ask you again whether you want to continue or not. So let's re-enter the password and go with the option 15. Here it will show us the count of transactions of all customers. First, it will ask the admin to enter their name. Then it will show us all the transactions of customers through a line chart. Now it will again ask us to re-enter the password. So let's go with the last option, that is option 16th. It will show the loan data of all customers. At last, it will again ask whether you want to continue or not. If you enter no here, then it will end the program. Thank you.